This is Angel Ortega says, Hi Abe, I recently graduated from a 3-year game design course which was focused on the general workflow of the entire game dev pipeline, with us making a small game in the final semester. It wasn't until under a year ago that I decided to focus on characters, which took a lot of self-learning and recently been practicing sculpting and anatomy. This is because I've received quite a few feedbacks about my fundamentals which weren't there yet. Occasionally gets a good start and want to do many things like Blender, Maya, Unreal. Yep, that's very common. Low pro warrant texture. Let's take a look. Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't remember your stuff from last time, Angel. Do you have all of these pieces? Because I don't remember some of them. Okay, so let's start with the first one. This dreadback creature. Yep, not bad. Presentation could be improved just a tad bit, because you have some cool shapes and cool forms. Like, even the poses, it's very nice. But I feel like the material here looks a little bit too flat. I do have a video about clay renders inside of Marmoset, I think. I might need to do a new one, because if you just add a little bit of surface scattering to this character and play a little bit with the softness of the shadows, you're gonna get a really nice piece. Because this again, this it's a cool character and a cool sculpt. This one I would take out. It's so simple. The other one gives you more points as a sculptor than that one. And a full character reminds me a lot of Monster Hunter. Yep, yeah, there you go. Inspired by Monster Hunter. Yeah, not bad in terms of the character itself. Again, the sculpt is not bad. You're using like the Rathalos armor or like a heavy inspiration from it. But you are missing the low polys and the texturing, man. The texturing looks a little bit too basic. Like, again, I don't see too much variation in terms of glossiness. Look at the hair. The hair is it's a perfect sort of like telltale sign that we need to do something there, because unfortunately here with the hair, it looks too flat, right? Like, it's just a blob of black hair right there. Like, we don't see the individual strands or the glossiness or the shininess of the hair. It's way too flat. Same for some of the elements right here. Some of the leathers and some of the armor, like, it doesn't look glossy at all. It looks very uniform. So it's a texturing thing that we need to work with, okay? This one's fine. Okay, some exercise. I would just take this one out, to be honest. Like, this post, Angel, it's not really adding too much information to it. This one looks nice. As a final presentation, it's looking a little bit nicer. Oh, it's incomplete. No, it's just a bust. I thought it was the full character, man. I do encourage you guys to try to do the full characters whenever possible, because it just speaks better. And another thing that I'm noticing is that, again, it doesn't have a low poly. It's just a poly paint render that you did. The cloth, do it in Marvelous, man. We don't want this, like, sculpted thing that looks very loose and is not as form-fitting as we would expect from Marvelous. Especially if you're not doing, like, a low poly version, there's absolutely no reason why you should be doing, like, just a sculpted cloth. It's a cool concept. It's a very nice, like, concept. I like it, very original. Kind of reminds me of the style that you do, Becker Draw, right? Like, very sort of like a Renaissance style, I don't know. And but yeah, the fact that it's just poly paint and it's just the sculpt, we need more full characters, man. Then we have this one. Did you do this for Creatures Unleashed? No, right? This one again looks cool. Nice. That's the sculpt. It says here that you did use Substance Painter, so that means that you did UVs and retopology and all that stuff, but we need to see it. If we don't see it, we have a little bit of an issue. And another thing that I'm noticing, man, is that you're doing a lot of things in pose. I don't see a lot of, like, clean sculpts. Did you do this on the clean sculpt? Yeah, this one you did. You probably want to do most of your characters, again, especially if you're going to be a character artist for games, you need to make sure that you show the full process, meaning A pose, T pose, retopology, UVs, that kind of elements, okay?